Alright, part 3. And I'm still I still have a few games I want to show off before this is all over.
A+P.
Starting with this one. Again, I don't think it's a very well-known game. Well, that was the whole point of me doing this, but yeah, it's not a very well-known game, and I couldn't find it that easily, but yeah, it's an RPG, of course. Made by Sega. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I love just some of the weapons, especially Mag, the main character's weapon. He basically has what I describe as a Swiss Army knife with a giant white glove on it, or in it, that he uses that's strapped to his back, that he uses to punch things. Sometimes with a hammer, you know, and stuff like that. It's just like so fucking random, but it's just awesome. See, there it is on his back. That thing. A white glove comes out of that somehow and punches things with it. And here he goes. See? It's just a freaking random for no reason. It's just like, yeah, I'm that badass. Light, it burns us. Ah. Yeah, you're like a treasure hunter, you know, relics and all that stuff. But yeah, it's just really an excuse to run around punching things with your Swiss Army knife glove. I mean, really, what more excuse do you need? It's just awesome. Alrighty then, and now that I've shown this one, I believe I have one more. And I believe this is the last one, like I said. And this one is by far one of the hardest games I've ever tried to get my hands on. I mean that. One of the hardest. And rarest. Well, that's kind of what I meant, but yeah. And of course it's made by Atlas. The awesomeness. Yes, Cubivore. I seriously mean it. I've done searches and I've literally had it so that there was no stores that carried it for a few hundred miles around where I used to live. It's just like, that's how freaking rare it was. I was really lucky. It's like, one copy is right over here, about 50 miles that way. One. It's like, oh my god, I must have it. This is a really weird game. Survival of the fittest. Everything's cubed and just, yeah. Is just really weird. But even so, it's still really fun. And they're basically just showing off some of the creatures you can run into. And you can also basically take those forms, so I don't know if I really want to sit through all this. I mean, this is taking a lot of time. But yeah, there we go. And, one more thing that isn't really a game I want to show off, but one last thing I want to do.